I've said before, haven't I, that eating an apple is apparently a technique that a lot of people employ.
An apple a day keeps the podcasting okay.
Keeps the podcasting okay. Apparently it's good for your internal mouth operation.
You're bad for my internal mouth operation. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Front Room Podcast. It's me, Jack.
And it's me, Adam.
How's it going, everyone? Good.
That's good to know. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame to hear about your Anyway, how are you, Adam?
I'm very well, thank you, Jack.
Good.
How are you?
I am very well.
Good.
I'm very, very well.
Good. We're on tour today.
We are on tour. We are in your flat, Adam.
Yeah, in the added on bit, looking over Weston.
Well, I think you've undersold yourself with the added on bit. It's a lovely conservatory, and there are plants growing. There's a sewing machine here.
Birds singing in the background.
Birds singing in the background. And, oh, look at that. Someone's rummaging through the bins.
I always forget what that is, that big white and yellow pipey thing.
Well described for this audio medium bit of entertainment. That white building thing over there. If anyone knows what that white building thing is over there, please write to us.
I really should know. But yeah.
Anyway.
It's nice.
Hey, Front Room Podcast, we're back. I think this is episode 7 or 8 now. I lose count. I'm losing track. We're just having too much fun doing this podcast for the millions of people that tune in every week.
It's true. It's true. Thank you, listener.
Thank you, listeners.
Listeners.
There is more than one, probably. And if you're listening to the Front Room Podcast, could you just let us know? Thanks. Awesome. And we've got a lot to talk about this week, actually, Adam, because as always, there's lots happening.
Yep.
In the Front Room camp. I mean, we've just come off the back of Front Room's big improv weekender.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun and also big.
2 shows, 2 workshops.
Gosh,
it was big.
It was kind of big.
That's a lot to fit into one weekend.
Exactly. I mean, that you're looking at an average of 2 things a day, and that is exactly what happened.
I can't remember the last time I did 2 things a day.
God, Christ. And if you can remember the last time we did 2 things in one day, write to us at the Front Room Podcast. Anyway, on Saturday we had Neil Hagen to do a theatre making workshop that was really well attended.
Yeah, it was devised theatre making, wasn't it? I think,
Mm-hmm.
and he is one of your former lecturers, I believe, at university.
I am his ex-Padawan.
Protégé.
And he is my master to this day.
I mean, and judging by the quality of the work that you produced, Jack, he must have been doing a pretty good job.
He works miracles, I swear. And he was working his miracles at Front Room on Saturday, doing some stuff. I didn't actually go to the workshop. I was in email conversation with him, and he asked me if we owned a paintbrush, a cloth, and a stepladder as props for these exercises, and I can only imagine the fun they got up to with those things.
That's a good set of items.
Exactly. Speaking of good set of items, this is your musical. And I will not explain that segue. We had This Is Your Musical back at Front Room on Saturday night, and by all accounts, that went off again.
That was brilliant. I love that show. I think I've seen it a few times, but I've seen it a few times. I've seen them perform a few times because every time it is completely different.
I mean, that's the nature of improv.
It really is. And they are, I think I've said it before, they are so skilled at what they do. The creation of 6 or 7 songs within the narrative of the story that they're improvising, and all the songs are just so high quality. They're great. They're such talented people. If you haven't seen This Is Your Musical yet, I urge you to come to the next one in November.
I was just going to say, Adam, I'm pretty sure just as we were about to set up the podcast today that I saw an email coming through that they have literally just had a show been put on sale.
Yeah, I mean it's in November, maybe we don't want to be thinking about November in May.
No, God. I mean, we'll have to start thinking about
spring.
Christmas in May, and we're already thinking about Christmas.
No, let's not do that.
Anyway, that was on Saturday. Sunday in the daytime, we had our first well-being workshop.
Was that it was the first one
with Emma Keaveney-Royce. I was Improv for Confidence,
and
by all accounts, that looked great. I mean, we've got our new feedback chalkboard, and Emma did this fantastic thing where at the start of the session, people had to go up and write how they were feeling out of 10, and I was seeing some 5s and 6s. And at the end, they had to go back up to the chalkboard and write how they were feeling again. And the numbers were so much higher.
Yeah, which is a nice little demonstration of how that hour and a half made people lighten people up or made people feel a bit better. And I guess that's the point of these workshops is there is the content of the workshop, so like being an improv for fun workshop, but also there's the act of coming together in a group with other people from the community and just enjoying yourself for an hour and a half. It's really important.
We love it, and there's plenty more where those come from, but we'll touch on that in just a second, because there's something else that happened on Improv Weekend on Sunday night. Making their Weston Supermare front room debut was the fantastic Not a Cult improv troupe, who are not a cult. They made that very, very clear. They came all the way down from Cheltenham, I believe, and they did a fantastic improv show. Lots of short form games, a la Whose Line Is It Anyway? And that was a massive, massive success.
Yes.
So well done to them, and I'm sure we'd love to have them back.
Yeah, I think this weekend just goes to show that there's improv happening all over the Southwest, and I think it's always good to celebrate the different groups, the different forms of improv that are happening, because it is a really fun thing to go and watch.
Absolutely, and also performing as well and have a go, which is why we did those workshops as well.
Speaking of performing in, Jack,
oh my gosh,
do you have some news on the improv front?
I do, Adam, that I can only share privately because I've been told explicitly not to share it publicly.
Okay.
However, there will be some public news about my improv career soon.
Great.
And maybe I'll do an exclusive on the Front Room podcast about. Yeah, all right. Well, hey, listener, keep listening to future episodes because you might hear some news about someone that you listen to doing some improv at some point.
That's exciting.
That is kind of exciting. But you know what else is exciting, Adam?
What's that, Jack?
Free workshops at Front Room.
Always exciting.
And we had 2 of those this weekend at Improv Weekender. We've got another 3 coming up over the next month or so. All of them completely free, subsidised by the fantastic Arts Council England.
Yep.
Who support us year round. And we have a storytelling workshop on the 23rd of May with local storyteller and all-round lovely bloke Michael Loader. That's a storytelling workshop.
And that's it looks like a great workshop where I think Michael's going to help the people who are attending the workshop to sort of start creating their own storytelling piece. So if you've got an interest in storytelling, you want to know how it works, you want to try something out, that is the workshop for you. It's quite an extensive it's quite a 10 till 3 I think it is.
10 till 3,
so there's
a
good amount of time to get in some work and to get feedback from other people there, which is the main thing, I guess, when you're making anything for performance, is get feedback from potential audience members, because they're kind of the most important part.
Exactly, and also it's a good opportunity to learn from someone who is a master storyteller who's been doing it for years. So yeah, it's a really fantastic opportunity to come and learn from him for free. And we also have on the first Sunday in June, the second in our free wellbeing workshop series, local theatre maker and actor and our dear friend Mia Borthwick is coming in to do a play, happiness and laughter workshop, and again that's completely free. That's a chance for you to come in, have a mess about, and laugh. Most importantly, she's done a lot of research on laughter as like a therapy form.
Yep.
And we're really, really excited to be giving people the opportunity to come in and play and laugh with Mia. And lastly, we literally just booked in a couple of days ago. We have an amazing free workshop with a fantastic musician who's been to the Front Room before, Zaid Hilal.
Yep.
And he's coming back in to do a gig and also a workshop in the daytime for local musicians.
Yeah, Zaid played a gig last year. Was it around this time last year, I think, maybe? And he's a wonderful musician, but also he's added this time a workshop in the afternoon for musicians and singers. So you don't have to be a musician. You can bring an instrument, or you can just come along and participate by singing or just being part of the space. And that is that in what date is that, Jack?
June. I just put it in my spreadsheet, but I've forgotten the date. But it's in June.
It's on a Thursday in June.
25th. We'll go with that. Hang on.
I think it is 25th. Yeah. And again, that's being subsidised by our Arts Council pot, so that's a free workshop. So do sign up.
And yeah, and again, those are just a little flavour of the free workshops we've got coming up. We've got a load more throughout the year, so keep an eye out on our website for those. But also, just a note to say that all of these workshops, or a majority of them, have been people that our artists or have this particular skill set, and they've approached us
Mm-hmm.
to inquire about running a workshop. So if you yourself are listening to this and you're thinking, hey, I've got a skill that I want to share,
Mm-hmm.
get in touch with us, because we're always looking to upskill and skill share with local creatives, and give people the chance to learn from each other.
Totally. We can't underline that enough. If you have an idea about a workshop or something that you want to bring to Front Room or to offer at Front Room, then please do get in touch. I had a lovely email this morning from somebody who's talking about a workshop idea that they've got that they want to see if we can host, and we are more than happy to host these things if we can. If there's space and time in the diary, then we will say yes and we will host them. A good example of that is Sing and Smile, which started last week.
That's a great example. And what a great segue. Why don't you just bump 3 points down in the agenda? That's so good. Now,
have I gone 3 points down?
Hey, don't you worry about it. It's
gosh.
okay, because that's a good segue that I've just really made bumpy. Sing and Smile, we had our first session last Friday, and it was really, really lovely.
It was lovely.
It was a local organisation who came in to do, it's a singing group.
Really informal.
Super informal, just rock up, and it's so informal that you donate in cash.
Yeah,
so informal. You just rock up, donate £5, and it's just a group singing session, and it's a really, really lovely collaborative community event.
Yeah, and I think it's the donations go to the Dementia Trust, and so it's facilitated by a singer, by a musician, a singer on the day, but it's really informal. They come with some songs and they sing those songs and you join in. It's as simple as that. And
Absolutely.
it's a really lovely way to bring people together in a really informal, relaxed setting to just share in a bit of singing creativity.
Exactly, and that organisation is right at home, North Somerset. So they're coming in. They're a fantastic local organisation.
Yes.
Coming in, and it's a lovely atmosphere. You should come along. That's every Friday.
Every Friday at 2:30.
2:30 every Friday, and it's only an hour and a little bit. Come along, have a little sing, have a fun time. Lovely. Hey, Adam.
Jack.
Have you noticed something recently about the weather?
Well, it's funny you should say that because it's Dog Day on Saturday. And I remember going to Dog Day for the last couple of years and it being really, really quite warm.
Wow.
Sorry, I've just had to go back on something there. It's 2 till 3, the Sing and Smile session.
Oh, crumbs.
Not 2:30.
Oh,
Ignore
crumbs.
my earlier piece of information. 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock. Anyway, back to Dog Day.
Back to Dog Day,
which
Adam.
is why we are doing the podcast today. No, the last 2 Dog Days have been super hot, like proper sort of sunburny hot. And Dog Day is this Saturday. And at the moment, I don't know if it's going to be sunburny hot.
I mean, it's overcast outside right now. I mean, obviously, it's the old adage, isn't it? That the sun's UV will burn through the clouds. So even if it's cloudy, you should still lather up in your factor 50.
Absolutely.
But
it's
hey,
also it's kind of that time of year where you don't know whether to wear a jumper or not. You know?
I am wearing a jumper and I regret it.
So am I. It's warm.
Considering we're sat in a conservatory right now.
But I put it on because I got a bit chilly. There's just, if only there was an in-between.
Oh, gosh. We know where there kind of is an in-between between being really, really hot and really, really cold at this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
An air-conditioned theatre.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that interesting? Might I suggest Weston's award-winning fringe theatre venue, a Front Room?
You always know what temperature it's going to be in a air-conditioned building.
Exactly, because we set it.
Yeah.
What we're getting at here, guys, it's hot. We get it. The seasons are changing, thankfully, and it was a long, dark, dank winter. And I'm really glad that the bright times are here.
For sure.
But, we're still here for you guys.
Yep.
Front Room's still here. And we are programming still all the way through until June and July. Albeit it will be on a slightly reduced program so that we can enjoy some summer and outdoor times. But we would still really like to see all of you lot at our shows. So, as always, have a look at our program and make sure you pre-book tickets in advance because that really does help us continue doing what we're doing.
Yeah, and it helps the artists who are coming or the people that are coming with shows or events to know how many people to expect and all of that stuff because sometimes those people are coming from a bit further away and they just need to know what they're coming to Weston and what they can expect from numbers. So it really helps, if you can, to pre-book.
That's a big message there. But you might notice as well, actually, that on the ticket source, when you're booking your tickets, there's a new ticket bracket, Adam, isn't there?
There's a support front room ticket bracket, which is an added, if you feel that when you're booking tickets for that particular show, if you feel you can afford another £3 to add purely as a donation to front room, then that option is on the tickets source. And we just wanted to shout out and say thank you to everyone who so far, on the few shows that's been available, has already added that extra £3 onto their ticket purchase and made that invaluable donation to front room.
And that really does go a long way. Thank you so much for your support. And if you do have that extra bit of cash lying around, we really, really do appreciate anything that you can spare at this time. Thank you.
It's massively
so much.
Appreciated. Thank you. It does not go unnoticed.
Legends. That's the support front room pay bracket, and that's pretty much everything we've got to talk about this week on the Front Room podcast. I mean, we should probably really quickly shout out what we've got going on this weekend at the theatre. Tomorrow night, on Friday night, I've just realised just by saying tomorrow night, that puts pressure on me to record and produce and release this now. Yeah, so let's do that. Tomorrow night, Friday night, we have Joel Sanders, aka the Angry Boater, as seen on Channel 4's Narrow Escapes.
Yeah, comedy about the experience of living on a boat, which I particularly am looking forward to because I used to live on a boat.
You did do that
for 3 years.
Damn.
So I'm looking forward to seeing Joel get angry. I mean, I think I got angry sometimes when I was living on a boat.
I'm sure
Hopefully
you did.
not all the time.
Gosh, yeah.
I don't think living on a boat makes you angry.
No, but I'd assume you bash your head a few times.
Oh yeah. You get used to it.
But also, Joel, I've seen in his trailers and stuff. He before he lived on a boat, he was a comedian performing in Las Vegas, performing with the likes of Robin Williams and stuff like that. So this guy, he's pretty good. He's got a pedigree and he's been on the telly.
That's pretty good pedigree.
It's worth a punt. I mean, I'm going to be there. I'm working the show. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You're coming along?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you guys there. Fantastic. And then in the daytime on Saturday, we have the Last Baguette guys coming back with Playtime, which is a lovely play-along theatre adventure for all of the family, but especially the little ones. That's always a really, really nice, relaxing vibe on a Saturday morning.
Yep. Always really fun.
And then to counteract that on the Saturday night for the grown-ups, we have The Day I Got the Horn, which is a fantastic theatre show from a fantastic theatre maker and actor called Jacob Oldcroft, who we've worked with on a couple of projects now, and that show looks fantastic. I'm
very much looking forward to that. Jacob's lovely. The show looks really funny. It looks like a sort of absurdist comedic piece. It's loosely based on Ionescu's Rhinoceros play, where people start turning into rhinoceroses.
Rhinoceri.
Rhinoceros.
That's good. I'm really
Go on.
No, I'm actually really gutted. I'm going to miss that because I'm not about on Saturday because I'm back on tour.
You're back on tour.
But tell you what, listeners, if you go along, could you please let me know how it is? Yeah. Well, I think that is about it for this week's episode.
And for anyone who's interested, I will find out what that building is that we can see through the window for next time.
Fantastic stuff. Join us next time for that. Until then, thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, drop us a like, drop us a follow, subscribe, share it, share the love, and you can read all of our full program at our website, www.frontroomwsm.com. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from Adam as well as that. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.